So I'm going to review two demos that are Tyr and whoever he picked for trying out for his squad um, against Blitz, both rounds. So the first round is him, Esbad, and Meth. And the second round, I know Suxxor plays, and I get if I remember correctly, Esbad doesn't. Um, and they played really well, and it's a lot of progression, so only positive things. But obviously, got to be critical. Got to say what they did good and bad. We'll go through this, and I'll do both the demos in one video. So first thing I want to point out is right here. Glad that you're going into him. Glad that you're pressuring him. He knows that you're not scared of him, and that you're not going to just let him play. Ah, shit. No, way too far back. No. That is not working. Yeah. So I apologize for repeating that. It's because it's so early on in the demo. It's a bit difficult to get to the right spot. So here, and I've mentioned this before in other demos. You don't want this. This is bad. Great that you 2v1ing him, but because you're so opposite sides of each other, he can just walk this way and get out. What you want is this guy to be somewhere here and this guy to be a bit forward here, and then you're both pushing him in a like a funnel, like a triangle, where you're attacking him and pushing him this way into the corner of here. At the moment, you're pushing him into each other, which isn't as effective, though obviously a lot of the time it may seem like it is to go opposite sides to get the perfect backstab. It isn't. It's the exact opposite. It's the least effective. You're going to let him out there. So think about it in two ways. One, you're controlling space and you don't want to let him out. And when you're that kind of extreme on the sides, you're not controlling space properly here and here at all. Because if you're going to be controlling space, you're going to be here and here. And think of it as you're pushing him like into a corner or into a point. So if you think about it like this guy, okay, fuck, it's difficult because of the angle that this guy's got it at, Pablo. But if there's a guy here on this corner, enemy, you want to be here pushing this way and here pushing this way. Like you're pushing into a point. And it means that he can't dodge this way, he can't dodge this way, and he can't go through you. So you need that angle. Anyway, it's good you went to attack him, and it's good you went to attack him immediately there. Though I'd say the obvious problem is, one, because you got yourself too far out there, you haven't got as much space as you hoped, and you got caught out. And secondly, I'm glad you positioned yourself there, but you're a bit too close to be doing a jump like that, and he punishes you for it. And I'm going to kind of do a video on something kind of similar. It's going to be more focused on ground, but it's going to cover a bit of what you did there. Anyway, good pushing. I don't want to go over every detail because this will take forever. But we've already seen that a good 100 times already. So at this point, it's fine in terms of positioning. You've got some mid. He needs to be out more, slightly more into the middle. And it's good that he got into the middle and covered and went to push this guy, which means this guy can go around or do exactly what he did. That's absolutely fine. This, I'm going to assume this is method. This is something that isn't good for us for the TUA style. Jumping from one side of the map to one side of the room to the other like that over everybody. It can, like, now you're in the corner and with no space, and these two both just turn around and focus on you, and you kind of made it a bit more difficult, and now it's a bit of a problem. Good job, Espad, getting into the middle there, and it's good that we're always having some presence in the middle. But we are getting split up at times, is kind of the big thing. And that's something that me, Terra, and Idria talked a lot about for ourselves, that sometimes we get split out and it causes us problems. And we're so much better when we don't get split up. This is fine, this is great. This is some good, in terms of distancing, Absolutely fine. You're close enough to support each other and use each other to get away. And yeah, you got pressured there, but the one of the most impressive things about this round is how you guys didn't fall apart and you kept going. And I know Esbad had a bad round this round. I think it was this round. He wasn't very happy with himself afterwards. Kept going, which is good. Kept pushing forward, and I think Esbad got a bunch of frags towards the end. Yeah, but let's go back there because we're focusing on what we can improve on. So we've definitely improved much better in terms of being close together and keeping shape to what we used to be. But this here is the problem. Like, oh fuck me, Matt, have you ever used a fucking mouse before? Dear God, that was pitiful. Too close to the jump. You might as well do ground. It would be much more effective. You can control it. But you guys do a very, very good job of jumping when they're way too close, and you're easier to kind of deal with and punish at that point. And when you do a jump like that, you're in less control of stuff. It was good by Esbad there. Glad you used ground. Used a bit of yellow to make some space. Absolutely fantastic by Tyr there. A bit of pressure and then punished it. Not letting Mario just do what he wants there, swinging back. Obviously, I understand it's going to be very, very difficult against Mario if you're not a particularly focused 1v1 player. If we just go back a little bit there, as I said, I don't want to go over every... So, good here. Obviously you died, blah, blah, blah. Method challenging Catan there, which is good, pushing away. This is bad. And this is what I was doing when I played against the Hungarians, and it's something that I said I need to fix, basically. You can't do that, Esbad. If we go back there, good. See, I can control the mouse. Took away before you there. This is good. This is good. If he pushes just a little bit this way to somewhere like here, and you're round about where you are, maybe just like a tiny bit this way, you're good. You're close to each other. You got a bit of space. You got plenty of space, and there's no pressure or anything. Bang! You jump away from your position. You're going to be jumping into your teammate now, and Mario is completely activated. Look at Mario now. He's like, whoa, well, I've got this now, and it caused all sorts of problems. Just hold your position, Esbad, and then if Mario starts pushing forward, you can jump him, or ground him, or just do something to keep him at bay if you have to and slow him down. But you can't just abandon it and avoid him. And yeah, because it also got you into a bad spot, not just your teammate. Because if we go back, because it's small things like this that would make a massive difference. So you did really well there to get rid of him. You pushed him away, and then you fucked up. And look at, because you jumped away, you jumped into your teammate, and you had to jump away immediately after. You got yourself immediately into a bad position now. And you fucked. You fucked. All because you jumped away here. If you'd have kept your spot, worked with that and ground, as I say, when Mario came close, you grounded him or jumped him to push him away a little bit, or you waited till there's a proper chance to attack Catan. This wouldn't happen, and you wouldn't die, and you'd be more secure. And a big part of the TUA style is being comfortable with just holding space or pushing for space and just moving into space without feeling you have to be doing something like backstabbing or attacking someone all the time. You got to be able to be comfortable dealing with the pressure and applying pressure without thinking of kills. And you don't seem to be as comfortable as you should be in that sort of situation, Esbad. I'd say Tyr looks the most... Though saying that, Method did a really good job looking comfortable in those situations. Obviously a bit of a mess here. We need to get ourselves out. Glad you got yourself out. Good. Whoever that is, good. And Esbad came to help. You got yourself triangle. Good distancings here. You can see, if I go back, you can. I'm going to say the moment where you guys look so comfortable. Helping there. There, now, you look comfortable. This guy knows he can back off. A bit of space. Look, he's not being buffered by Mario. See the difference where you hold a bit of space You got something to work with. Yeah, you've been pushed out, but look how much you slowed down Mario there. Yeah, all right, you fucked up. And this is something else that some of the less experienced players do. Swings like that, you'd be so much better if you didn't swing at all and just moved this way, because he just waited to see what you were going to do. That's all he was doing. He didn't go straight into you. He didn't hit you as you landed. There's a gap there, and I'll just explain exactly what he's doing. Because he went to hit you in the air, and then oh my good God, he missed the air hit, but he landed before you did, right? He's not coming towards you. He's moving backwards at this point. If you don't swing and you just move this way, he can't catch you. It's fine. You got tons of space. But the moment you swing, he knows you can't dodge. Like, you're stuck. That third swing means all you can do is jump away, at best. And so he's going to go for you and try and chase you in the air again. And you went for it, and you committed to it, and he died. Got to be comfortable using our feet to defend, as our first choice, not just swinging all the time as our defense. And I know it's difficult. I know I make it sound so easy, but it is what it is. Let's see what happens here. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. It's difficult because I get it, because they're coming in dead comfortable. Good job there. No, good job. Catan did it. Good job there by Meth. Keep it calm. Keep it calm. It's good. Similar to before, right? But much better position. Much better positioning. I like where Method is. If he was a bit more to that side to let him in, even better. But yeah, that's it. Perfect. Great. You need to be a little bit more central to stop him from getting out this way. But it's fine. And he went around. You should never have jumped. And this is a reactive thing. This is another part of it. And I know it's going to be a lot of criticism, but you are doing really well. In situations where you're in a good attacking position, or a 2v1, or the enemies don't fucking worry about it. If you don't hit him, if you do no damage to him and he gets away, don't worry about him. Just keep going. You should have just moved around. When Method took the obvious initiative, and he made it very clear, he took it without hesitating. I'm going to go and hit him in the corner. I'm going to use ground red, and he did a really good job of it. And I'm just going to try and pin him into this corner and do something. So your job is to hit him when he tries to escape. Or trade if need be. So you need to be somewhere in this area just waiting to see what happens. If he jumps, you're the one that goes for him. If he tries to run away, you go for him. If they do a clash and you feel that you have an opening, then you can do something. But otherwise, just wait. Just wait around here. Don't jump in like this, because you're just going to fuck things up. But don't worry if nothing happens. If the hit doesn't happen, the hit doesn't happen. And there are some situations where you want to be fighting together like 50-50, but there are some situations where it's just better to be like, okay, you take it and I'll wait to see what happens. You do the pressure and I see what happens. And I'll just hold you, and I'll just stay back while you take on the fight. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Okay, so obviously you took your eye off Catan there. As I said, because he's super confident, you can't give him that much space. You should be turning around here and dealing with him so that Espad has somewhere to land. Because if you think about it from Espad's point of view, and this guy is holding the back. Okay, now this guy is holding the back. Everyone's in front of you. Espad's now in a situation where he's in the middle of it. He's at this side, he's at this side. It's a good situation for you guys. It's fine. I mean, it's not, yeah, it's absolutely fine. Like, he can't be turning, like, it's difficult for him to be completely aware of everything. You had to turn around immediately and challenge this guy. Immediately. Like, personally, I would have I'll try and pause when I would have challenged him. Now, I'd be challenging him when he landed there. And I would definitely be turning around now and pushing him away. Just pushing him into main and getting him out of the hallway altogether. I may have even gone into main myself to fight him. I wouldn't have. That is not good, and I think that's from Method. And I realise this is going to be a long demo if both are going to... shit sticks, yeah, it's been a long demo. Okay, we're going to try and not stop at everything. I'm just going to try and talk while you're actually playing, or I'll revert, going back into it. Camera work is fantastic as usual. I'd say Espad was doing well there. Good that you supported your teammate, that was good. I wouldn't have jumped in quite as recklessly as that. That was a bit... good job there by Tay. You're just reminding him, Tay, constantly, I'm not going to let you just, don't forget about me. I'm here. Good job. Good kill. Good kill. Good kill. People in position. I'm glad that Method did not jump in there. That was brilliant. Kept the space. Let's hope somebody turns around. He does turn around. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, like he should have been a better dealing between you two of him. Method should obviously have reacted quicker that he's getting backstabbed, but you should have been more closer to help him. You got pushed away there too. But much better in terms of positioning. As I say, good attempt to trade there, Espad. But good, it's good that you're fighting back. Unlucky there, Tyr. I think you got stuck underneath him. Getting used to not fully committing to things and just doing a little bit of damage or a little bit of contact rather than a full I'm going to spam kill you sort of thing is important. But that comes in time. Good. This is good positioning. This is good. This is good. I think that's Tyr. This is good. You're reminding him constantly, and you've given Espad the opportunity nearly to get backstab there. Good job. Good job. You kept this side. Just chill a bit. Yeah. Jesus Christ. You're doing a really good job, Tyr. I think that's Tyr anyway. But relax. Yeah, it is Tyr. You're not stopping and giving yourself any breathing room. Good job. You got 2 kills. Fantastic. But relax a little bit. You don't have to hold down forward the entire time. So good. Yep, you had to deal with him. Good. Good attempt. I know you died, but it's a good attempt. Because it's a close score, and it has been for most of it, and you never really break, which is really impressive. Okay, Espad's getting a bit frustrated there, I think. Okay, just make a bit of space. Just make a bit... As I said before, you've got to get comfortable with just making a bit of space, cooling things down, and slowing down the enemy, rather than thinking you have to do damage all the time. And I know you're losing, but honestly, you're going to find the enemy will give you opportunities if you just chill out and don't fuck up, basically. Keep your stability. Because a big part of why you guys are dying sometimes is you look like you're feeling the pressure of getting frags. Don't. Fuck it. Just chill. In our squad, first thing we do before anything else is we're worrying about being stable. We usually highlight a player, like someone like Mario or a staff or something, be like, right, he's going to be the pressure. We'll deal with him, calm it down, relax, and then we'll start worrying about the score. But you guys seem to worry about the score way too much. You've been split up now. You're fucked. One of you suck. Okay, you're getting there. Okay, good. You supported each other. I like that. You support each other quickly and you realise people need help. Good job there, Espad. See, you're rushing in. It's that idea that you have to do something now. Get killed now. Got to do it now. Pressure. Chill a little bit. You don't have to get frags as quickly as you think you do. Good job. Well, this camera is fucking terrible. Good job there by Tia. Good job by Meth. You're really good in those situations of not letting them breathe. Not letting them find their own stability. You're challenging them in good ways. Okay, good. Espad supported him and caught him off guard. No, you're doing well there. I think that's Tia. Oh, bad jump, but you were doing well just completely stopping him. See, you're committing to those, not using your feet half as much as you should. Oh, that's method this time. Good spacing, good spacing. Every time you get close to each other, because it's going to happen, you guys split up immediately, which is good. Like once you get too close to each other, you both back off and slide to the side, which is really nice. See, no one's on this side. No one's on this side. And yeah, Method noticed that he's going to get away. Don't know why everyone has it. I swear to God, if somebody's here, you two will be here and here. When you gotta stop going out so wide. Control like the space. Don't let him out. I'm always more worried about letting him out than I am about killing him. Because I'm much more interested in controlling the space than I am about trying to hammer him in the corner. If there's an opportunity to actually do something like attack him or something, great. But it's not something I stress. Okay, good job, Meth. Meth's like type of player that's good at getting the enemy to overextend into him. Bad jump. Yeah, same again as before. Right. Yeah, it's like okay, so that is a little different. So the problem is here is this is a good opportunity for him to jump, and the positioning wise, much better, much better. There's nobody here, and there's nobody in that like on that edge either. Brilliant. This is good, and you should be going over here, which is what I think you do. I remember talking about teamwork that you've got to be like really in and out. So when I go in for the attack, I go in, hit, back off because my teammate's coming in to attack straight after. And what's happened here is just a timing kind of problem, and we need to relax a little bit. Like, because no one technically did anything wrong from their points of view. You've come in for the attack, and now you think your opening's there, but it's a little late because he's ready for his second attack, and you're going to go into each other. What I'll say is, Espad's closer than you are, so he can't see you, whoever this is, but you can see him. So you've got to be a bit more chill and work around him. And it's not worked out, but honestly, from each point of view, you both had good reasons to do that, so there wasn't a problem there. Great job by Tier. You went to exactly where I wanted you to be, and you caught him when he landed. Brilliant. So there's a lot of really good stuff. Nice. A few positioning things and being kind of more chill in situations. Yeah, Espad, that's a bad jump. You're in the advantage. There's no need for you to sacrifice your position, right? I think Kashin is jumping towards his teammate here. I think this is Catan. Let's say it's Catan. They've got no way out because you're not standing too close, which is good because if you stand too close, they can just jump over you and get away. Like honestly, you're in complete control here. Okay, Kashin is going over this way, but still, Catan's fucked and Kashin is going into a corner. So what you don't want to do, Espad, is jump over here. If you want to jump attack him, that's fine, but attack here. So that you're pushing him maybe a bit this way or a bit or backwards into this corner, but you don't want to give up this space here and let him out. If you're landing here now, he can't get away. But now that you're landing here, he can hit you, and I bet you he goes this way, or at least he can go that way. Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, he does now. Yeah, because you've given up that space. I'm just trying to explain to Espad. Like, just keep that space. Keep that space. He's going to get a chance to attack. He's in the better position really to attack because you're stopping them from getting out this way, which is where we want to stop them getting out in this situation. So let him go in first, and he should have probably looked like he was going to do something, because he didn't look like he was doing anything. And yeah, if he was a bit quicker to react, then you're in a really good position to do it. But yeah, don't let them out. You guys love to let them out. Yeah, Tia, you keep doing that committed sort of swing, not using your feet. But overall, really, really good. But yeah, some things to improve on, definitely. So let's go straight into the second one. I don't think there's anything on my background. No, just games. Okay, so this is with Suxxor, and I think it's with Method again. Yes, it is with Method. It's definitely not with SBAD because I remember talking about it in spec. So Suxxor, good teamwork. I was surprised at how good he was considering he's not played in bloody ages. But we get hammered a lot more. Why? Because we've got too much of the same player. See, SBAD and Rap bring in like a more aggressive damage dealing sort of player that can that kind of I don't know how to explain it. Just more of an attacker, whereas none of you three are attackers. You know, Tay's more of a ground player, good support player. Method's more of a jumper, backstabber sort of type, and Suxxor's most similar to Tay. And without anyone that's going to go in and take the fight to them a bit more in like a fraggy sort of way, because when Tay does it, it's usually more he's controlling the fight. He's doing it more kind of like what I would do often, or Idri, where it's more focused towards I'm not going to let you do what you want to do, I'm going to push and fight for space. Whereas SBAD wasn't really as much like that. He's more, or Rap's more like kill. Good instinctual player, good damage dealer, and can do some really nice attacks. And it ruins the balance a little bit. So if you're going to play the style, that's closer to what me, Idri, and Terra play. But yeah, you have to win that ground fight, because if you don't, that's really nice by the way, that little bit of combo there. Then it becomes really difficult. So Suxxor does a good job there getting the frag, swings at him, and immediately this guy, who I think is Tier, supported him. Like, latched on to the little bit of push and pressure that Suxxor did there, and it made a huge difference. But the problem is if you don't win this ground fight and you split up, because this is another thing, Method splits up sometimes. So this is fine. You're stable. You're stable. 100% stable. Yeah, no, that wasn't too bad. I will notice. I will point out when I'm trying to get onto. Yeah, see, Suxxor's split up in that corner. It's going to be difficult for him. Good job jumping in on him when he came in there. I hope he didn't fall down that hole. No. See, you two aren't really working together there. Like, well, you guys are doing pretty well. Yeah, honestly, the groundwork has been better than expected. But in the hallway, one of you died alone again. Back though. Yeah, you're actually playing much better than I remember. I wasn't. I was pretty tired by this point, so I was losing my focus. Died again. 3 times in a row in that hallway died. And this is kind of the point. If you don't win that ground fight and playing like this, and you get pushed back into too much of a bad situation, this is bad. This is bad. He's got no room to work with. Now he's doing a cartwheel. He's jumping in to save. And you know, if you don't win the battle of making space for yourself and not getting pushed into corners and to like one way or another, whether it's you're backstabbing or you're actually winning the 1v1 fights, or you know, not getting pushed around and you keep in that space. If you're not winning that fight, then they're gonna isolate you and they're gonna get you into bad situations like that. So, just to be an example, where does it happen? Wait, is it this? Yeah, so there's no stability there. I'm just going to go back 10 seconds. And cat's right in front of me. Absolutely all over me. Jump, long jump, hopeful. he's doing pretty well. Backflip, hopeful, not doing anything, just jumping all over the place. The stability isn't there, and it can be very difficult to play that style if all three aren't with it. So when we play with Morph, either we have to change our style up or it has to be with certain players because he can't play that style. And if we don't get that ground control, and we need all three players really to do it properly, then it falls apart. So, a fucking long story, I get you, but I'm trying to be detailed. Too far away, too far away. In the we're losing this battle. We need to be focusing more on getting into space because we're losing our solidity. And if you're going to play with this lineup with these three players, then you're going to have to focus on that more. If you have SBAD, you can be more combative in a different way, kind of more fighting them on frags a little bit more mobile, jumping around more sort of thing. Because SBAD's going to create problems, he's going to help create opportunities for other people and disrupt the enemy. But if you're going to play with Suxxor and Tia, who are both more ground players and not jumping around the map all the time, then you're going to have to really get stable between the three of you, and it's going to be difficult unless all three of you are really focused towards it. It's the only way that we got it to work. It's just a big part of it. But generally playing well though. My cat is attacking me. She's just playing, but she's attacking me. And it is hard to focus. No, cat, get your ass off the keyboard. Yeah? You think you're going to fight me, cat? Ooh. That's good by Tier there. Yeah, I could see you instantly. You were in the best position there, Tier, and you read it, and you used that space well. I really supported your teammate straight away. Cameraman's disappeared. Yeah, a lot of it's dealing with Mario. Obviously, I reckon if Mario's not there, then it's just three singlers and it's different, and it's very difficult to deal with duels because any sort of mistake, any sort of instability, and it fucks up because he can do so much damage. Remember, this is the round where he said buttery smooth. Oh, and you didn't do anything wrong there, by the way. You did that well. It's hard to deal with a lunge. And you see that the pressure has broken you. This last minute or so was the breaking point where they just won too much ground, and you weren't able to stop their pressure. Now I'm going to do a video on ground red. I have a good plan of what I want to do for like the next step to improve things, to think about things, because I'd already had the plan, but watching this you can see there's it would be very beneficial. I can see how it could help. Oh, cameraman woke up. Good hit by Tear. Good, you're pushing him back. You do like to do a lot of like 2 and 3 swings, Tear, instead of sticking to 1 swing sometimes. See, no reason for you to do 2 swings there. Going to support your teammate. Oh, well, too late, unfortunately. See, 2 swings, 3 swings. You don't see us doing that half as much. Not like that anyway. Because when you do that, obviously you ruin your movement. You can't do much movement. And once you can't do too much movement, then if you're like Mario or a Staffer or something, you know exactly what you're dealing with. It's very easy because you know, oh, he can't move very much. I know exactly what I need to do against that. It's when someone can move around a lot or could turn it into a jump or something that they have to think about a lot more and be prepared for a lot more. I don't know what Idris talking about breast surgery for in chat. Yeah. I'd say until the last so many minutes, around about, I guess, the 7th minute or just before, you were doing really well. Fell apart though, and now it's kind of scrambling. Good jump that by whoever he is. Whoever's using the male skin. That was Suxxor, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, overall very good. Um, just that kind of, as I was trying to explain before, and I probably did it awfully. Just a bit harder to make that kind of lineup work. Like you have to be really solid with things. So don't worry that it fell apart a bit. Um, and especially when you were using SPAD before and not using SPAD, it means that you kind of got used to playing with a certain type of player. So it makes it very difficult to have such an opposite styled player come in and change him. Anyway, thank you for watching. Well played. As I say, I'll do that ground red video that I'm going to do next, which I think will help with a lot of things. Peace out.